to my channel. Hello if you are new. So today we are going to be doing the May budget setup. Now this budget is going to be surprisingly normal compared to the last few months of budgets, but I am going to be focusing on saving certain items and focusing on spending in other areas. I'm just going to tell you now that the area that I'm planning on saving in is food. This is not to say that I'm not going to buy food this month. This is not to say that I'm not going to go out to eat at all, but I do want to definitely cut back on eating out. And for the month of May, the area that I'm focused on is stocking up, but not on food. You guys, we are focusing on stocking up on household items. So this would be things like deodorants, toothpaste, razor blades, household cleaning supplies, anything like that. It's time to stock up on that. So I want to focus on doing that and just making sure that I have purchased the proper items for that. And then any extra savings is just going to be going towards kind of stocking up as a buffer. I'm going to put it in a category, things like saving for a computer, but and iPad or a future house, those categories are there, but at any moment that may change due to the fact of what is going on with inflation. I highly recommend, if you don't have a budget, if you're just watching this or if someone sent you this, that you start creating a budget, because with inflation, you don't know truly what you're spending until you do a budget, and you don't realize all of the areas you could be saving money until you do a budget. So definitely take a look at your numbers, see where they are, and create a plan. I don't think it gives you more freedom. And that sounds so crazy because you're restricting yourself to a certain amount in a category, but really at the end of the day, it gives you permission without having to worry that you're going over or that it's going to cause you problems down the line. I know that if I spend this money now, that I have the money to spend it and it's not going to affect me a month from now. So let's go ahead and get into the budget and let's take a look and see what we have. Okay, so looking at May's budget, let's go ahead and start planning for May. Now, unfortunately, you guys, it's only a 4-week month. That's right. Or 4 Friday month. So we've got to delete that. And we're resetting week 1 back to $604.87. And doing the same with week 3 with that penny. So that brings our income back to $2,419.48. I don't think I've addressed this in my April budget, but you may have noticed that my income went down a little bit, and I do want to say that that is actually because it was a goal of mine to slowly raise how much I'm investing. So I put in another percentage of my paycheck to my 401k. So that is why you saw it go down, is because I'm investing another percentage. So for giving, you guys, this is a big birthday month, so I'm going to continue with the $100. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do $75. For giving, I'm going to do $40 as well. I'm honestly not sure. There's 5 Sundays, so that's $25. So I could actually bump it down. My grandma's payback has been zeroed out, so we're starting fresh for the month, and same with the other housing. So unfortunately, you guys, my housing has gone up by $14. So 8.4. So I do not have a lease on the land that I rent. That is not something that's normal for where I live. So they can pretty much raise my ground rent whenever they feel like it. Which really is a problem and makes me very nervous with the way inflation's happened. So this is the second time they've been raising my rent this year, and it's just May. So makes me a little nervous. Water is $40. Natural gas is actually not $79.28. This is last month's bill. So we should be seeing this natural gas starting to go down a pretty good amount. Okay, so as I thought, my gas bill is down to $55.82, and it's only going to keep going down. I believe we get down to around $30 as the base when it's not being used at all. So $55.82. This is set up on automatic pull, and that'll come out on May 5th. Unfortunately, just like always, I have no idea what my gas or what my electric is going to be. I can tell you that although I've not had the air conditioner on, that I can see this bill going up just because prices have increased. So I'm going to again budget $100. Internet is staying is $70. Household maintenance. So one of my goals, as I said, was to buy more household items. So I actually want to raise this a pretty good amount, and this is where my extra money is going to go this month. So I'm going to leave this blank for now, and we're going to come back at the end. Lawn care, $20. So I'm going to bump this up to $40 just because I might be having my cousin mow my yard more often. Pet care, we are going to have her get her nails and her hair done. So this month will be the month. Trash, this is actually my $14, and you can see I added $14 up here just now. And I think that I'm going to keep the trash separated and have it down here. So I had forgotten that I had done that. So trash down here for $14. Transportation, $250. This is starting to make me nervous that I'm going to have to bump this up, but it may be what it is. And of course, maintenance does not need to be this high. We're going to make this $100, and we may actually adjust this even lower depending on what my tires come back in, because I am planning on getting tires. So for food, we have $200. For groceries, as I said, we're not planning on stocking up groceries as much, so I'm going to bump that down to $100. And restaurants, you guys, I am truly going to try this month to bump it down, so $75 there. For lifestyle, my phone bill is coming out as normal. Entertainment did get moved up just because I am not going to be using, or this is more of a changing one, while the stuff down here is more fixed. Medical, $200. I don't think I'm going to need the full $200, so we can actually bump this down to $100. Clothing, I am going to still put $200 in here because I do want to slowly build my spring and summer wardrobe. Originally, I was going to get my hair done in May, but it's been moved to June, so I don't have to put money there. I am going to, however, put $100 because I am hoping to buy some beauty products, and I am going to put that separately from now on. My makeup will be in the category of beauty. Spotify and Hulu is $9.99. Netflix has gone up to $10. It's actually $19.99 per month, but my mom and dad and me share an account. I did see that Netflix is going to be cracking down on passwords and sharing and stuff like that, but the truth of the matter is that I had a Netflix account when I lived with my parents during the summers in college, and so that's why we shared it, is because we didn't have to want to switch back between accounts, and we didn't want to lose our progress on where we've watched stuff, and it's learned what we've liked. So if they do something like that, I honestly think that I'm not going to pay for Netflix, and I just won't have it anymore. And I think my parents are honestly considering whether they want it as well, just because the price keeps going up. Amazon Prime, so this is $0. Acorns is going to remain at $33, and my insurance benefit card is also going to remain as well. So insurance, my car insurance, we should be good now. Let me take this out here. So we do have the $350. My car tags have been fully funded. My house has not, so it looks like we are $50 short of my house. So that is due in July. So we have a little bit of time. So what I'm going to do is bump this down to $50. My identity is $0, and that is in July as well. So I should probably put $50 in here. But on the positive side, we have $0 coming out of my taxes because we are done with taxes for the year, which leaves us here. So as always, let me get rid of the gift cards. As always, I have the $1,000 in my emergency fund here, $14,000 in my emergency fund here, nothing in my future house, nothing in an iPad, and $173.50 in a computer. But for now, that is just going to stay in there. You can see we have $414.05 left over. So let's go into housing. I do not think I need this much in housing. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do $200 in housing. And then I'm going to go, let's actually do $250 in housing, and we'll see where we get with that. And then we can go down and see if there's any other categories that we want to bump up, change, or maneuver or anything like that. And I'm not seeing anything. So let's go ahead and put a little bit extra in one of these categories. So let's go ahead and make each of these categories $100. Right there to bump it up. So I'm only $50 off here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. There we go, $400 for the house. And identity is July, so we're going to do and come pretty close here with $114.05. Now everything is balanced. I've almost met completely all of my insurance requirements for the year, or at least for 6 months. So that'll take care of that as well. Not a bad budget. Okay, so there you guys go. As always, it's hard to go from a 5 paycheck month to back down to a 4 paycheck month, but I am more than happy to see the numbers that I'm seeing and know that I can go out and purchase the things that I need to stock up. I already have a list started. I am currently comparing prices and seeing where the sales are so I can hopefully make the proper purchases now. Something else that I'm going to be doing is really looking for sales. So if there is a sale on, I'm using the deodorant example again, but if there's a sale on deodorant, I'm going to stock up on the deodorant now. And even if it's a food related item this month, I will stock up on it if it's an item that I use and it's going to last, if it's on sale, so I can save money down the line. And on other months that maybe I would have bought the deodorant that wasn't on sale, I can instead buy something that is on sale. So that is kind of the plan. That's where I am working with. I have had a birthday in the month of April and I got some fantastic gifts, and I am so excited to be utilizing those gifts. I got things for preserving and canning, and I got cookbooks and an air fryer, you guys. I got an air fryer finally, and I got money and things like that, and I got much more, and I'm just so excited to see what this brings, what happens and what all is going on, what I'm able to do this year. Obviously I'm still limited because of where I live, but having these items is definitely going to open a lot more doors for me, in the sense of preparing and cooking and becoming, I don't want to say becoming the person that I want, because that's not really reflective. I'm going to say starting to get down the path of the life that I want to live in the future. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!